information about the applications and no, I don't know what is the focus of the app. Okay, it's very important the information because it's the focus and playing for the app. And we go back and my partner.
Hi, we are Allbook Tech, and this is your presentation.
For a better understanding of the subject is important of the in account the breadth and evolution of the sound the concepts such as the electronic book. The electronic book was born in the 1971 and was invented by Michael Hartley. The Michael was the founder of the project Gutenberg and the University of Illinois of the purpose of the making and free the library of digital book. Then in 100 1981, the first commercial electronic book and dictionary published by the Random House was published and on the mark.
In 1918, the Library Digital was the base in recovering information using the database and internet. 10 years left with the new technologies, the visual text is changed, incorporate new elements, for example, images, figure, 3D, video, and audio, and also the new technologies with administration, the DVDAs, information, the graphics, and process and recovery and information, ADC. Currently, sees the applications in the smartphones that the facilitates the download and reading the books electronics. For example, ebook search 3.0 would has 8 millions the books electronics and Wattpad with the 10 millions and the books electronicals. So it is the easy to archive and I will record the books from all the over in the world.
The problem of the students of the Information Technology and Communication in the University of Tepoztlán is they not have a library in the classroom. They are in the difficult and limitation of the teacher recommending to reinforce the language, the knowledge on the books and other materials in class. By not able to access the of the tools, the students cannot have a knowledge and consequently is a purpose books in a virtual way.
The expectation is the students of the Tepoztlán High Study Unit who are studying a bachelor degree in information and communication technology engineering find themselves in a situation where the limitation they cannot get the textbook information that their professor recommend them. Based on this, it is proposed to create an application where we upload the books the professor recommends them to collect on reinforce the keynotes about the subject that are located at academic law.
Well, everyone knows that obtaining relevant digital records for students is complicated. That's why decided to create the app wide disease fusion. If the students have an app specialized in change physical books to digital books, they will have an improvement than research homeworks, class activities, and other situations related with college.
The designing the application for the digital books, I met the students and teachers who are from the informations and applications, documents, and other parts for the applications is the improve for the new self for the teachers because I ask the documents or activities from the students is the prevent the change for the use information for the implant the students.
Regarding the system requirements, this can be used in computer with field factors since the system was tested in system from 2 gigabytes of RAM with Intel Celeron 1.66 GHz processor. The recommended requirements from proper operation are is processor Intel Pentium N2520 to 1.6 4 gigabytes RAM memory, disk space 5 gigabytes depending of the space of the database, Windows 10 to 5 phone by operating system, and graphic integrate.
The methodology, the process established of the creation of the application is the XP methodology, which consists of the following stages: is plugins, testing, encoding, test, and launch. Then plugin the apps is established, the purpose is the images, then the engine, then plans the photographs is the which is my, the encoding the apps is will the program and the encoded, the text is this sign is the use to verify operation and the making and the all the moments if required. The launch the app is launched on the market. The when is the complete the finish. The Universidad Mexiquense del Bicentenario de the students will be the investigator from and the support the server the which will the give is the result of the students' needs and the this will be reflected in the graphs obtained from the evaluation and the impact of the time the of the question contained in the survey.
Okay, let's start for the explain the app. And we can see in the first part of the application is part login and register. But before that, there is an icon with the question mark. The question mark important because it's the information about the applications and no, I don't know what is the focus of the app. Okay, it's very important the information because it's the focus and explain for the app. And we go back and my partner explain for the part register.
Well, in this app, the window, they were added from the name and the enrollment, add the date for the date, and the combo box is the shows and the group. It finally the password and the B quickly the button add the information registered that was see a database and the table that is displayed here and you can and ready and the login.
Okay, the new weekend login. In this part, I select type, and is the teacher. In this case, is the admin. Okay, we put your username, collect the box, username, and the password, and we can log in.
The main interface teacher. Uh, in the interface, we will find the different options that the administrator or teacher have. This function that can be carried audit, add support books, questionnaires, see the answer that the students enter in the same way they are shown in a list books that were uploaded and are available.
So the next screen is the students. The section have different label with information about the students in specific as number of students, student name, birth date, then group and password. After introduce the information of students, the teacher we can to modify the information as applicable. The button do different actions. For example, clean information of the data and delete and add the new student.
Well, in this part, we have three parts: the left and right and down part. In the left part is a degree, is a career of the university, is a name of the book, for example, Oxford, the unit of the book, the question number is a exercise, and the question of the exercise. In the right part is a self group, is a group of the university. In the answer 1, 2, 3, and 4 is the option of the question, and the last part is the correct answer number, is the number correct of the question. And the down part is a option of the add, update, delete, and clear. Is for option of the database in the table of down. We can see in the table we have a unit of the book and the questions and the correct answer.
In the section, introduce the information about the books and also can do modification information book. Between the registry or introduce data is a group name of the book document. It's important the format of book is a PDF because don't accept other format in the app. Other date introduced the grades, the name teacher, and the book is specialized or no specialty. Other buttons is save and the late book.
Okay, in this part for the Windows, the teacher is playing in English. Is the part where is this knows the group to which correspond, but and the teacher does not show any because the correspond not correspond doesn't correspond any group. In this case, to also know the type of the unit, which start. But important is the function for the type for the group is called for the alumns and the students. Well, now is the enter for the users for a student.
In my Windows student, in this Windows, we will find the different function that the student has. The student will be able to find the list of available books, answer questions related to the request books, and in the same way they will be able to view the answer to the different questionnaires carried out in the same way. When opening view of the books could keep it open while answer in questionnaires.
Okay, in the Windows, implying in English is the part where you beginning transfer activities of the units. In this part of the students is now the group. In the words is the which the correspond. For example, the group of these 18 and the other examples. Also is now the type of the unit, which will give link to answer its activity and less the start for the activity.
Later, it will descend as to the windows of the able to the corresponding test and how we can observe the upper in the show in the career the subject in the unit to buy the solver and also they show to the group on the students enrollment. Then begin to the answer the question of the test in which time of the answer question if they will be necessary to the click in the next the button to continue with the making the question of the following for the app the windows will appear click and OK and is the part the below will be shown the question number and the answer that with the chat. For example, in question 1 is the answer 1. We check once and the sum the off. The next one with the finish agrees well with the have this the window which show the as the shops the drawing has the finish and the number of question as the correct answer had how the many incorrect answer we had on the bridge we obtain we click on exit. If we want to see our answer, we click off the button. The button see the answer, and in the next the Windows with the pop and data as the switch on the enrollment and the result are the unit and the solve the bind this for can also be sign be the teacher and some knew the many times I answer the some unit and your students result click on back and they click and back click accept.
The new complements to improvements for app in the section of Care ACT. Out of the things subsequently will be added to the other courses of the college. Frees the app to add section for specialized books of the course. In this case, for Care ACT in the subject Technical English, the section may associate in according to books or activities. This activity will be variant and will given finally assignments. That way, the teachers also will be benefits in the performance of the exercise with by app. This will above the use of written books.
In the database part of the application, it is made up of some tables including the table answer. The table answer, which houses the answer of the students are given. Each record of the question is made separated. The table files, which be responsible of hosting the PDF files uploaded by teachers. An important practice is that the column when the files is stored in the logbook format, which can store up to 4 GB. Among the other table is the table mark, when is contained how many words answered the students had bad on the grade. The table set paper, which is responsible for storing the questions, and the table students, which is responsible for storing the data of the students.
And finally, when select to approve on tools to be used in the application, the course of development is observed when implementing digital books, excusing the help options for its greater use and access to the book of the institutions for its proper use. The structure conforms the parts. In this case, is for English in the English visually. As where verification of the book activities is correct, as well as it's not only the material to be used. It's the important tool for the teachers and the students, because it's the new implement for the technologies, in this case app, for the new application, the books digitals. And that's all.
That's all. Thanks for watching the video. See you.